here. I just kind of wanted to do a silly type of video. It's going to be 5 things that citizens do that drive police officers nuts. If you are a police officer, please leave a comment down below whether or not you agree with these, because I feel like it's across the board. So the first thing I have, going slow while a police officer is behind you, under the speed limit. Just because we're behind you doesn't mean that you can't go the speed limit. You can even go 5 over. We're not gonna stop you for that. If you go 25 over the speed limit, yeah, we're gonna stop you. But don't go so slow just because we're behind you. That's so irritating. Go the speed limit or go 5 over the speed limit. Don't go 5 under. I'm trying to get places. One thing I do want to say is just because we don't have our lights on doesn't mean that we're not trying to get somewhere. Any kind of call that I receive, I still want to get to that destination in a timely manner. Maybe I can clarify why so many people see cops flip their lights on at a intersection and then they turn them off once they're past the intersection. It's because we still need to get to that call in a timely fashion, but it's not necessarily a life or death situation. Does that make sense? A lot of people actually do this in my town. It is asking, "Can I help you?" in that kind of tone. My answer is always, no, you cannot help me. I mean, people just get weirded out when they see a police vehicle in front of anyone's house or in the street. My town does property checks on homes. That's just something that we have to do during the day. One time I went up to a house to go do the property check, make sure everything's secure, and the guy next door came over and was like, "Can I help you?" And I was like, "No, you can't help me." He was like, "Well, what's going on?" I'm like, "Nothing's going on. I'm doing a property check." Oh, okay. This is the third thing that kind of drives me bonkers. When we're on a serious call and neighbors just flock outside and ask, "What's going on? Is everything okay?" Yeah, everything's fine. We have everything under control. If it's really that big of a situation, you will hear it on the Facebook page or on the news. We're trying to investigate what's going on. We don't have time to talk to the neighbors and answer a bunch of their questions. I understand that citizens get a little uneasy when they see patrol vehicles, especially a lot of patrol vehicles in one area at one house that's next to their house. I get it, I really do, I understand. But if it was something that the public needed to be notified of, it would be on the news or on the local Facebook page. You will find out either way if it's something that you need to be notified of. A lot of people that are in my jurisdiction, they're just nosy. And while that's fine and dandy, be nosy all you want, don't interfere with our investigation. We're here to do work. We're here to investigate what occurred. I hope I'm not coming off like an asshole. When I first started, this kind of stuff didn't bother me as much, but after 4 years and dealing with the same thing, it starts to get to you. I'm not a mean person. It's just that when we have so much going on and so much that we need to take care of, we need to focus on that. Number 4, when people talk over us when we're trying to explain to you the situation. That drives me bonkers. Even if they do it to my partner, I usually tell the person, listen, let him talk and then you'll be able to talk back. I don't like that when people do that in general. When I hear it on TV shows, when people are just talking over each other, when I hear it on the radio, it's just rude. Let the police officer talk, let him speak, let them explain the situation. Be respectful, have manners, let that person talk first, and then you can talk. I mean, that's something that we learned in kindergarten. This one cracks me up so much. People saying, "I know the law, I took criminal justice." What? That's not the same. Criminal justice, because I took it. Criminal justice is basically the history. It's theories on the law and all this other stuff. It's not necessarily the law. People say that, I'm like, oh, okay. You're just telling me how to do my job? I'm sorry. We went through extensive, annoying training to get to where we are. And until you do that, you don't know the law. So here's a good example. Things that are classified as a harassment, everyone always thinks is a assault charge. It's not. Keep in mind, police officers didn't write the laws. We just have to read them, understand them, and then apply them. Anything that occurs that is classified as harassment, people always are like, oh, you should arrest them for assault. Well, no, under penal law, it's not classified as an assault. When people say that they know the law and they know this, they know that, well, so do we, and we know it a million times better than you. I'm not trying to be an ass, it's just that holy cannoli ravioli. Those are my 5 things. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure that you do. And until next time, I will talk to you guys later.